civil like all love. What good talk? I say, Bonnie, to me, they're gonna lock us up and never let us go. Incinerator, it's only natural. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Incinerator, it's only coming up. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Hey, you know who loves being at home? Everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and it's an electric crowd here to cheer on the team back on the ice tonight. Just moments away from puck drop. Hope. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Philadelphia's got it along the wall. Puck exits the zone. The Kraken have taken possession. Along the wall. That's moved up ahead. Gets the puck in deep. Philadelphia's got the puck. Brinks taking it from his own end. Whacks it out of midair to keep control. Passes it over. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sealer. Can't get a hold of that pass. Pokes it away in his own end. There's a save. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
Philadelphia's even things up, and Cheryl, given how early it is in this game, I like the direction it's going.
Yeah, it's a jarring start, right? You wind up behind the 8 ball right away. It's not the start that you would have wanted, but your response is key. You got to have your veteran leadership stand up. You got to find a way to assert yourself into the game. They did it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Coonan swooping in on the attack. Great pass off the boards. Here he is on the tip. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Tries to feed it over to McCann. They go on the attack through center. Fires it on net. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. Through center along the wing. Receives the pass. DeCourt's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Angles it over to Forster. Fires it. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. Dumps it in. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Forster's crossed the line and gained the zone. All alone. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Big hit along the boards.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Past the midway mark of the frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Nearing the final 60 seconds here this first period. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice next. Second period set to get underway. Puck picked up by Forster. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 2-1 game. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Bringing the physicality tonight. Here's a shot, and that's off target as it hits a body. Passes the puck over to Dunn. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Slides the puck across to Beniers. And he moves it up to Goudreau. Larson stick handling in his own zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Seattle's got it against the boards. And now it's grabbed by Goudreau. Quick shot, and that goes off the post and out.
Seattle's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Handles the pass. And now he moves it to Schwartz. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Brink. Shot! And that was stopped. Finds some space in the corner. Another stop by the goaltender. Lucky bounce for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. Seattle's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by DeCourt. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Past the halfway mark of this period, 3-1 is where we're sitting. Fans being treated to a lot of offense thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Knocks it into the ozone. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Feeds it up ahead. Here's a shot. Gets in front of it.
Decord's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Seattle's got it in the defensive zone. Montour's lugging the puck. Here's an odd-man rush. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. Passes it to Forster. Takes a shot. Makes a save, but barely with that one.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Looking to set up offensively. Moves it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Into the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Philadelphia's first 2 periods have been a poor example of puck protection and possessing the puck, James. They've turned it over at a high rate. They haven't supported it. They've been back on their heels, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
Past the midway mark in this period, it's 4-2. McCann's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And now it's over to Schwartz. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, what a move! Stones him with the blocker.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance.
He's got a chance on a breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Seattle's taking possession in their own end. Handles the pass at center. Works it across to Dunn. And that's deflected. The Kraken had the puck in the open ice. Puts it on net. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest.
Ford's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. It's just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Philadelphia's won the draw. Moves the puck across to Kunin. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. When you're playing as well as you have been over the last few games and your winning streak comes to an end like it did tonight, can you still feel
quite a streak? You still put in a good effort. A lot of takeaways, positives, whether it was in the D zone, in the offensive zone. I think they can build towards another win, but you got to give a lot of credit to their opponent. Played them very tight and real tough.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cybulski. I got to get to bed. See ya. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. And, man, the energy around this city and here inside the arena is electric as they get set to kick off a homestand. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Just won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. And that's a smart heads-up play by Fuller. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Coughs up the puck after that hit. Comes up with the stop. Puck grab by Fuller. With the steal. Through pass ahead. Here's a chance. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Demko. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Flyers have been called for hooking.
Well, he's heading to the sin bin for 2 minutes here for hooking, and it's a deserved call. Just didn't keep his feet moving. His opponent found a way to get a step on him, so hooking's the call.
The Canucks will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
Vancouver's got it, and they're on the attack. And he sacrifices his body to block the shot. And he uses the glove to keep that out, getting a piece of it.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And he turns that one aside. Shot! Shuts the door with a great save.
Erson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Oh, a little Catburger-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Shot! Makes the save. Slides it diagonally to Forster. Sends the pass over. Vancouver's got the puck. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. With the stop. He decides not to cover it up and sends it away. Passes on over to Brink. Makes the save on the slapper. Takes the feed. Jostled off the puck. Steps across the blue line. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Garland. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Zamula. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick save. Great athleticism on the play.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest.
Welcome back, Cheese Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Directed over to Brink. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's the pass. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Gains the zone from the right side. And he takes the pass. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. The Canucks gain possession. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a shot. What a stop. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Foley with a stop. Demko's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Here's a short pass to Vesey. Philadelphia's across the blue line. And he easily stops that one. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? More than half the period left to play. Vancouver's up 1-0. Forster's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Came up with the save on that play. And that one's denied. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Vancouver's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Moves it quickly over to Brink. Easily turned aside by Demko.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Vancouver's got possession here in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Myers moves the puck. Quick pass across to Bjugstad. Philadelphia's got the puck here in the open ice. Vancouver's got control of it now from their own end. Gets it over to Sherwood. Shot! Stops him cold. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Takes it into the slot. Glove save, and he made it look simple. In the final moments of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Forster's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Demko's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moves it to Bjugstad. Kane's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. To the front. Quick shot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Canucks win the face-off. Quick shot. Denies him. Moves it up. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Tries to feed it over to Sherwood. He gets a piece of it with his tracker. Nice play. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Such an impressive save, James. And I'd love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position. It's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Angles it over to Sherwood. Tries to get it to Garland. Takes the feed. To the low slot. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
entertaining game thus far. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Big-time stop there.
Erson's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity. Hughes is all around the puck, or the puck is all around him. Look at it whichever way you want, but when you have a point streak going, it tends to follow you around.
The Canucks have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
Just $10. Hurry into our main store as supplies are limited.
Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. All right, Charles, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Flyers are behind after 2 periods, James, and it's no surprise here. They're not managing the puck. They're not transitioning, and if you give it away, you can't generate any offense.
Forster's won the draw here in the open ice. Puck scooped up by Barré-Boulet. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Big-time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
And it certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team. Garland's pretty banged up right now, James. Just look at that last hit. I mean, he didn't look ready for it, and when he takes it, it's almost as if it catches him the wrong way, and he's really laboring as a result.
Vancouver's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Forster's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Gets the puck behind his net. Passed up ahead. Moves into the slot. How did he stop that one?
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's impressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And he passes it up ahead to DeBrusque. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Erson's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Lots of time left in this period. Vancouver's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Slides the puck across. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Demko's going to hang on for a whistle. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. It's 2-1. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Moves it up through the middle from the right.
Besser's got to find his game, James. He hasn't been dangerous with the puck at all tonight. We really haven't seen him. He's been so quiet. But this game is still close, and he can still be the difference maker.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The centerman glide into position. Pettersson's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Glove save! The Flyers will play it from the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got the puck against the boards. What a steal in his own end. Philadelphia's got possession at center. Toss it up on the play. Scooped up along the wall by Myers. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Philadelphia's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Quick pass to Besser. Fires it on net. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Flyers have been handed 2 for interference.
You're trailing by 1 and you take the penalty, not the way to get back in the game. Garland's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. The Canucks take it from the side. Comes up with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Seattle's the next opponent on this homestand. And I'll tell you what, if you haven't had a chance to get down here for a game live and in action, you are missing out. It is a party. It is fun. And we hope to see you here sooner rather than later. How about next game? And there's the save. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Again! My goodness! Great pressure to force the turnover by Forster. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Demko's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out, and of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
And a quick save on that one. And a great save. Oh, an explosive hit on the play. And that's just out of reach.
Brinks is going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on hometown player, and the crowd is...
And they score! And here we go with a clutch third-period goal to even things up.
Well, it's outstanding to stay in this game, James. I mean, it's all about the ups and downs and weathering the storm. They've done everything in this one, and they find themselves clawing their way back to evens. I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
Picked up by Hronek. Here's a short pass to Höglander. Comes into the paint. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Well, there you go. 3 periods in the books, and we still don't have a winner. So keep those buckets tight, because we're going to sudden death overtime in moments.
Throw any object on or towards the playing surface at any time during the game. The throw independent object is grounds for immediate removal from this building.
Who'll be the hero? Will there be a 0? Overtime set to go. Cutting to the front of the net, and that shot gets caught in traffic. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Philadelphia's got it into the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Sanheim. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. And he puts that one aside with ease. And that play's neutralized. A chance for the win. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Scores! They take it in overtime. What an effort by this team out there tonight.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night. the countdown here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It's the Flames ready to burn on the ice tonight. Let's go. Oh, this building's electric and both teams are set to go. The Flames start with possession as we are now underway. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Flyers win it. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Slips by the check. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
And they win the draw here in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Pearson. And they'll dump it in. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. He's got a step. And that chance falls apart.
Well, yeah, and I think that, he was looking at the goaltender, seeing where they were at, right? So recognizing whether you needed to shoot or deke, and just a misfire, a miscue there. That's extremely frustrating for him and his team.
Here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Blocked in front. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Gaining steam here on the attack. Fires it. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that...
Scores! Jumps right on us. A rebound and puts it in the back of the net.
When you run up against someone who is so powerful and strong on their skates, you don't try and shove him off the puck, but you defend with your feet. That's not what happens here. He's like a bulldozer who takes it to the net for a goal.
Philadelphia's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
And that's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
Slides the puck across to Coleman. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Forster. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Philadelphia's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. Loses his balance on the play. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Quick shot. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Moves it to Hathaway. And he sidesteps the check there. Breakaway! Turns it aside on the breakaway. Ho, ho, ho!
Well, you can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
Slides the puck over. The Flyers pick up steam and are on the attack. Here's a shot, and stops that big bomb. Here in the late goings of the period, the Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Coleman's won the draw here in their own zone. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Philadelphia's got the lead here late in this first period. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Handles the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Works it across to Forster. Denied by Wolf. Feeds the puck across to... They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, he's not going to get a point, but he certainly will get the fist bumps on the bench. I mean, he initiated that contact to allow his team to even have the puck. I mean, that is impact.
The Flyers have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They've really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders here. Everyone's firing, and now you got to go sit. It's coach's job, leadership in the room, to keep them fired up for the second.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And that puck leaves the zone. Picked up along the boards by Perrick. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Pushes it across to Coleman. Slides it diagonally to Pearson. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. And that slides right out to center ice. Shuts him down.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And that's a great heads-up play by Paul. And he takes the dish. Takes a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Fedottov's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. So we played 20 minutes of this one-pounder. How do you assess what you've seen so far?
Wolf's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Lots of time left in this period. The Flyers lead this one 2-zip. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Philadelphia has been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Flyers will go to work here in the offensive zone. And he's got the answer for that one.
Wolf's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. They're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
The Flames win the draw. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. With some open space at center. Feeds it over. Slides the puck over to Coleman. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Kicked off in the offensive end. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Feeds it across the ice to Zamula. The Flyers move to the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Sanheim. Through center. Here's a chance. Just a simple save by Wolf. And that doesn't go well. Farabee's picking up steam. Quick pass to Weegar. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Pinned up along the boards. Quick pass across to Anderson. Philadelphia's got control of the puck. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Big time stop there.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Calgary's got it in their own zone. Unable to reach that one. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Philadelphia's gone up by 3 here in this one, and that second intermission's just around the corner. What's the mindset right now on the bench here, Cheryl?
Continue to do exactly what we've been doing because it's working. I mean, they're first to the puck. They're owning the puck in all zones, really. I mean, they're spending a lot of time in the offensive zone, James, but they're getting shots to net. And this is what I love about their gameplay right now. They are making sure that...
Look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity and it gets them within 2. And this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Not out of the woods just yet, not by a long shot, but at least they've made it a game, Cheryl.
They've made it a game, and they aren't out of the woods, but they can figure out a way to get out of them, and that's one shift at a time, and they can start right there with a goal.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Hammers the shot. Oh, what a save on the stopper. Great hand on the tip. Shuts him down.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Flames are down a pair. They win the draw and go on the attack. And turns aside the slapper with ease. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Philadelphia's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Flames gain possession. Feeds the puck to Kadri. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And that one's turned away.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Moves the puck to the attacking area. Broken up with a stick. Poked away in the neutral zone by Coronado. Dishes it off. Quick feed to Andre. Pumps it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. footing. Face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Tries to feed it over to Van Riemsdyk. Dishes it to Pearson. Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And a great scene. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Drives it to the crease. Wolf's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Forster's been feeling it here tonight, James. Getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game. And this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Coleman's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds it over to Bede. Here's a short pass to Johnson. Shot! And he had an answer with that save. Slides it back to the blue line. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Forster. Philadelphia's got it now. Oh, what a save on the clapper.
Philadelphia's third line is showing a #1 performance right now. I mean, this is critical when you have your depth players that are stepping up this big. You know that every player on that bench is going to be giving them stick taps at the end of this game.
The Flyers look to start the transition game. Look out, here they come on the attack. Big time stop by Wolf. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Philadelphia's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Oh, what a save in front. Good fight for the puck along the boards.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Angles it over to Pearson. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Flyers are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck. All day long, get to the box.
The Flames will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
A strong penalty-killing performance on that one as both teams are now back to even strength.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter, and they didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
The Flames played along the wing. Denied by the goaltender. Works it across to Cates. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Tap dances around the check. Big time stop there. And he gets it with 2 wide. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Nashville's coming up next on the schedule, and these 2 teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing. Fedottov's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Philadelphia's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. Slides it across! And he makes a stop with the glove. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Well, I'll tell you what. The winning streak comes to an end, but hats off at the other end of the ice because they had to earn that one tonight.
Well, James, it wasn't like they were running on empty, right? They had a lot of fuel in the tank. They were pressing, looking to continue that streak. You got to love the fight and the resilience in them. It's the reason why they carried it in the first place.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon at that. A road trip that has already got 2 thumbs up. Can they close it out tonight with another W? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. The time for talk, the time for heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Takes a shot. Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Skinner. And a brief power play will ensue now as the penalty expires. Shuts him down.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Tremendous stop by Ersson.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. moved over to Wallman. Now he slides it up to Janmark. Throws to the sweet spot. That goes off a twig. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Takes that pass back to the point. Oh, what a stop! Taken by Forster. Saucer pass. Chance in front. Just enough to keep it out there.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Sends it in on the attack. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Flyers have been handed 2 for interference.
Some fragile timing here, James, at the end of the period. It's a close game. The PKers have to get to work. They can get some rest in the intermission, and they can start the next period.
The Oilers send their man advantage unit out once more.
A power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The Flyers PK unit delivers in a big way.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. That opportunity's rejected. Knocked away. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Battling for it along the boards. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Shot! And he makes the easy save. Scooped up along the wall by Bouchard. Tries to get the puck over to McDavid. Slides it diagonally to Forster. Fires it on net. Glove save. And he gives it over to Ekholm. Puck picked up by Frederick.
You got to figure he knows about this next milestone. He's only 1 goal away.
Rink's got the puck in his own zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Ekholm. Oh, and a misfires. That goes right out of the zone. And a great save. And he fights off another save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Flyers have dominated this one to this point. They lead at 3-0. Nugent-Hopkins has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Made the stop on that play. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. And that's stopped by Skinner. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Hey fans, don't forget our 50-50 draws coming up in the middle of the third period. Get your tickets now. That pot continues to grow.
time to drop the puck here in period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Takes the feed. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Fires it and makes the routine save. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Flyers are up 3-1. Quick pass across to Forster. The Oilers take over on possession. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Scores! And the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing, you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. The Oilers take possession in the neutral zone. They've got some momentum here. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Moves it quickly over to York. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to York. And there's the save. And he shuts the door again. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Moves the puck up to Henrique. Here's a shot, and he comes up with a stop there.
Erson's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Henrique's gaining momentum. Quick shot! Denies him on the stopper. Moves it to Brink. Moves it on over to Forster. The Flyers gain the zone. Shot! Fantastic save! Good battle along the boards for the puck. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a blast. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Anaheim's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. McDavid's won the faceoff. Under a minute to play in this standing. And that slides right out to center ice. The Oilers take it along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Sanheim's got it in the defensive end. All alone! Oh, that was incredible! The timing couldn't be bigger!
Well, no, in the third period, when you're in a close game, it's a bit of a track meet right now, and your goaltender comes up massive with a timely save. I mean, those are the ones you need, James, if you want to win hockey games. Mark that save.
Tippett's got the puck along the wing. Takes a shot. Edmonton's got the puck. Quick pass to McDavid. There's the horn bringing an end to regulation hockey, and it's been a tense one here tonight. And guess what? The intensity's going to ramp up to another level because sudden death overtime is coming up. Overtime, moments away. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. An emphatic win, and we can put that W as a capital.
Well, it's almost as if their opponent were defeated before the game started. I mean, you can see it in the warm-up, just in their body language, playing a team that's on a winning streak, playing with a ton of confidence. They didn't give their opponent any opportunity to get life in this game.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.
Okay, we're at the halfway point of the season. We're right where we want to be. You're doing some great things for us. I'm going to move you up one position. Keep it up. Well, we're at the halfway point of the season. It's a long season. We got a lot of work to do. I just want to let you know that over the next couple of games, I'm going to be watching you very, very closely. I'll be evaluating you. So give me everything you have in your toolbox.